2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. Rich, as we head into the action of TPC Summerlin, I'd call it a ball striker's golf course because you've got to keep it in play. But it's not easy with all those canyons through the front nine especially.
It can certainly be a little visually intimidating, but still, I think that most players who come this week, let's face it, we're in Las Vegas, baby. We're here for the action. We're here to, take it on, aren't we? We're not bowing down to this golf course. We're not bowing down to all the casinos down there. We're here to take them on. And I think that players that take it on, I think that off the tee shots, they can reduce some of these holes to nothing. And if you hit some bad shots at the wrong time, well, you're going to crap out. I mean, it's just the way things happen around here in Las Vegas. I love this golf course because it does favor the bold, and that's what you want to see. You want to see birdies galore, and that's what you get by the winners. The guys that are struggling to make birdies, and it takes them 3, 4, 5 holes to make birdies, it's tough. I love this golf course. It's a blast.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? She's in a share of second place. Take us through the tee shot at number 2, Rich.
Get downhill, dogleg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front.
This would be a great up and down. And she needs this to save par. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Oh, not enough pace on that one. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Well, Rich, the third place is a very strong par 4.
Canyons over on the left-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Anything out to the right-hand side is just fine. Challenging second shot over the canyons, over a deep bunker fronting this green. Not much of a target once you do find the green, so anytime you find it in 2, you'll have a decent look at birdie.
Okay, time to return to the action. This is her second shot. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that's bouncing her back to even with the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Quality shot, that one. From about 130 yards here. Just 1 stroke off the lead. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
She's got a good chance to change her fortunes on the greens here. This would be a good momentum putt. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Yeah, she's looking at about 24 foot, I'd say.
Putting for bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Okay, let's head over to the first par 3 on the course, the 5th hole.
A little downhill par 3. Got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Oh. And that brings to an end that hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Let's go to the 6th, one of the best short falls on the course.
No bunkers on this hole, a unique feature. However, desert everywhere. Take out a fairway metal, maybe even low driver, chase it up the fairway. Second shot to a plateau style green. There's a little backstop at the back of this green that you can use when the pin is in the back portion of it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
That's pretty tidy. That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
Putting early on has been less than stellar, but that one, that's more like it.
And after that, she'll drop to 4 over for the tournament. Well, Rich, at the 7th, are the big hitters thinking of carrying the corner here?
Only the biggest hitters in the game have any thoughts of carrying those trees down the left-hand side. Mere mortals like us bail it out to the right, find the heart of the fairway, and just a short second shot back up the hill. It's birdie time.
Great looking shot this. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And she's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the 8th hole is a par 3, but it measures in the 250-yard range.
Scary hole indeed. Canyons, desert, bunkers out to the right. You don't want any part of that. Out to the left-hand side, a little low area, but this green, big and flat, it can be handled.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Well, the 9th at TPC Summerlin is one of the big scoring holes. Got to take advantage here.
Thread the needle off the tee. You got a bunker left and trees out to the right-hand side. From there, players that are going to go for it, they're going to find a bunker that is protecting the green on the short side and out to the right-hand side as well. If you find the green in 2, job well done.
Well struck. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 5 strokes behind. As we start the second 9, Rich, it's a challenging start.
It's a quiet and soft little tee shot here at the 10th, but don't let it fool you. That bunker on the left and those trees on the right, they see a fair amount of action. Second shot plays slightly downhill to a green that historically chases away from you. Be mindful of that. Put plenty of spin on that second shot.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
And down it goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, the 11th is a strong par 4, isn't it?
It is. You have bunkers both left and right off the tee. A narrow landing area indeed. And the second shot is to a green that's hourglass in shape with a runoff area in the back that will bring bogeys and double bogeys into the equation.
Should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, what a way to bounce back. That shows heart. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And as we head to the 12th, it's the first time some water comes into play on this inward half.
Yeah, shortish par 4 downhill, but it plays much longer because you don't take driver off the tee normally. You want to take something less, hit it out to the right-hand side, just shy of that water. From there, a forced carry over that water to a green that tilts from left to right towards the water. Be smart here. Don't bring that water in play. Anything out to the left with that second shot is absolutely fine.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. That's a good-looking shot there. This is her 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just 3 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Oh, Rich, the great drivers of the golf ball start licking their lips when they step onto the 15th tee.
Oh, as they should. Yeah, the only real danger here is getting too excited and whipping it left into the desert, the canyon, the rocks. Other than that, those bunkers up there, they're fine. They're all pretty flat at the bottom, and the green is usually soft enough to where you can get that next shot fairly close no matter where that hole is located.
A birdie putt awaits. And with that putt, 1 over, heading to the final few holes.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
As we head over to 16, one of the shorter par 5s and a terrific opportunity for the field.
Yeah, I got to say that this hole historically, it looks easy. It's short, it's a par 5, but there's something about that pond that makes players squirm. Find the fairway, generous area once again, but that second shot, once you land it on the green, that green is rock hard, and it will go chasing into the back bunkers, but don't get greedy. Never come up shy of this green. You'll be kicking yourself all day long.
She has this remaining for her par. That's well holed. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, 17 at TPC Summerlin has seen some great highlights. None better than Jonathan Bird.
A walk-off hole-in-one in the playoff. How about that? Water, water everywhere down the left-hand side to this elevated green right here. Most players are leery of it and bail out to the right side in those bunkers. And that green chases from right to left, so a delicate bunker shot would be required.
That was well holed. And for birdie, what a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes. She's in a sheriff 4th spot. Always love a strong 2-shotter to finish any round of golf, and the 18th at TPC Summerlin is exactly that.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long, narrow, with water on the left-hand side. distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
And that's all she wrote. Down and done for the day at 1 under for the tournament. And as the tournament comes to a close, that's going to be a top 10 finish.
Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.